With the release date of Brody Happy Brain skin out to getting new lobby banners, not only that, but we have some leaks on the upcoming skins too. Hi guys, Kazuki here, and in this video we are going to talk about patch note 1.9.14 and everything that came with it. Let's start with the video with all the hero adjustments. Lucas is getting a damage boost across all his skills except for skill 1. The damage of Lucas' skill 2 has been increased from 10 in the early game and plus 10% total physical attack. This adjustment is aimed at making his skill 2 more impactful, allowing Lucas to deal more damage as he engages in battles. Granger's recent revamp has made him a bit too strong, so they are making some adjustments to bring him more in line with other heroes. The base damage of Granger's skill 1 has been reduced by 10 in the early game and by 70 in the late game. A new effect has been added to skill 2. Hitting with skill 1 now reduces the cooldown of skill 2 by 0.5 seconds. However, the cooldown of skill 2 has been adjusted to 12 seconds at all levels, making it less flammable than before. Granger's ultimate has seen adjustments to its malefic energy mechanics. The cannon's malefic energy regen has been increased from 1.5% per second to 2% per second. But the malefic energy cost has also been increased by 50. Hanzo has received several buffs aimed at improving his control experience and enhancing his sustainability on the battlefield. A new effect has been added to Hanzo's skill 1, allowing him to directly consume minions in his human form. Additionally, the HP restored by consuming has been increased from 15% to 30%, making Hanzo more resilient during the laning phase in jungle encounters. The force swing time of Hanzo's skill 2 has been slightly reduced. This adjustment makes the skill quicker to execute, improving its responsiveness and allowing Hanzo to engage or disengage more effectively. After taking players' feedback and performance data into account, developers have realized that the previous adjustments to Lolita were too significant. Therefore, they have decided to revert last week's changes to her passive and skill 2. Lolita's passive has been reverted to its previous state. The shield now provides 10 plus 3% of total HP plus 25% of total magic power per stack rather than previous calculation. Lolita's skill 2 shield absorption has been buffed and increased by 500 in the early game and 1000 in the late game, plus 15% extra maximum HP. The cooldown has also been adjusted by 2.5 seconds, making it more effective in protecting her and her allies during engagements. Zuzin's minion clearing ability has been weak, while her control in team fights was too strong. That's why developers are making several adjustments to address these issues. The maximum Crimson Butterfly stacks have been reduced by 10, but mana restored per stack has been increased by 1% of maximum mana. Skill 2 no longer consumes mana unless it applies Soul Snare, which now costs 100 to 150 mana per application. The damage has been increased to 44 to 99 plus 36% of total magic power, but the increased damage effect against minion has been removed. The ultimate no longer consumes mana, and the effect where skill 2 did not consume mana during the ultimate has been removed. Since the recent adjustments to Cyclops have been well received, so developers are further optimizing his control experience. The cast range of skill 2 has been increased by 1.2, while the damage has been slightly reduced by, in the late game, 25 and by 5% of total magic power, balancing its increased range with slightly lower damage. Some buffs are being reverted to Nolan's energy regen, making his ultimate easier to hit on targets. Energy regen has been reduced by 5 and HP regen has been increased to 150 plus 120% extra physical attack. The ultimate now slows the target by 30% for 0.5 seconds and has a reduced cooldown from 24 to 18 seconds to 21 to 15 seconds. Julian's burst potential in the early and mid game has been slightly reduced. Skill 1 has been nerfed. The enhanced sight sustained damage has been reduced by 10 in the early game and 30 in the late game. Zask has been nerfed. Zask laning phase strength has been slightly reduced. Nightmare Spawn's HP inherited has been reduced by 15%. Alice now fits better in the tank mage role after her reduced attack range. So developers have adjusted her role and base attributes. Her attack speed growth has been increased by 0.15 and base HP has been increased by 77. The cooldown of skill 2 has been adjusted to 8 to 4 seconds. The HP regen from skill 3 has been adjusted to 200 to 400 plus 150% total magic power plus 10% lost HP. Some adjustments have partially been reverted for Argus. His passive has been significantly buffed. The effect where Demonic Slash ignores 40% of the enemy's physical defense has been restored, as well as the effect where Meteoric Sword gains 10 melee energy per second. However, melee energy granted per basic attack has been reduced by 10. Skill 2 has been nerfed. Movement speed increased on Cursed Trail has been reduced by 20%. The base damage of Argus's skill 3 has been reduced by 150 in the early game and late game. Suyu's adjusted have been reverted. Damage reduction in Immortal form has been adjusted to 20% plus 1% for every 20 extra physical attack, with the maximum of 40% remaining unchanged. These changes aim to fine-tune the balance across these heroes, ensuring a more enjoyable and competitive experience for all players. Let's move on to battlefield adjustments. Surprisingly, we don't have much on the battlefield except for Inspire, which is seeing enough. This change was made in response to the optimization of skill logic on the last patch. They have reduced the number of basic attack enhanced by 2 points. This change was made because marksmen were dancing too much after the buff on Inspire. Moving on to weekly free heroes. The weekly free heroes from 23rd of August till 30th of August are as follows. And the extra free heroes for Starlight members are as follows. Moving to other updates. We finally have the winning survey for Claude M6 skin. It just looks so amazing, and the prime skin survey winner will be this one. Just the color will be a bit bluish. Here are some upcoming avatar borders. Moving to upcoming skins head icon. This will be for Hylo season skin, Marty's upcoming Starlight skin, this for Olus, Akai's 8th anniversary skin, and lastly, Zask upcoming Starlight skin. Here are some upcoming events icon. Next we have skill icons of Nolan's Double 11 skin. Moving ahead, we have 2 new lobby banners. The first is of Anniversary Gallery, obtainable via the 8th anniversary event, and the second is called Glittering Age, obtainable via the M6 Pass event. Lastly, the Brody AP Brain and Pakito Flap TZ skin will be released on the 19th of September. So are you guys excited for this event? Share your thoughts down below. That will be all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Keep supporting Kazuki Official.